G'day gang, it's Saturday afternoon, it's 2:30 PM. We have had a wet and windy day today. There's finally a gap in the weather. We're going to head out and see if we can get a line in. We're going to head to a place called Sandringham. I haven't been fishing out there before. I've driven through it, but I've never explored the area. Let's get on out there, see if we can find a spot to cast a line in, and let's go fish Port Phillip Bay. Right, bait's in this servo here. You'll remember this from a couple of weeks ago. That's the St Kilda marina. We're just going to go in here and get some bait. Let's go. All right, here we go, we're off. Got a bit of a snack as well, a sandwich, a couple of cans of Coke, a couple of bags of this blue bait. This bait costs about $7 a bag. And I'd normally get 2 because I ran out the first time. I don't want to be running out again. Anyway, bait's on board. All right, drinks, a sanger. All right, let's move. Now, we are currently about 9 kilometres away from Sandringham Yacht Club. We're going to stop there first. It looks like there's a car park there. We'll pull over, get out and have a bit of a look around and see if we can find somewhere to cast in. Hopefully, we can set up there for about 2 hours or until it gets rainy or windy and we can't hack it anymore. Anyway, we're off. Let's move. We're here. Let's have a look around. Right. This place is called Picnic Point. Right, let's have a bit of a look, see around now. I think you've got to pay for parking here. There's heaps of parking, as you can see. Parking over here, let's have a quick look at that. 7 days a week, 8 till 8. Right, so it looks like it costs $15 to park there for 2.5 hours or $20 for all day. Let's have a look around and see where we can go. Sandringham Yacht Club right there. I reckon oh yeah, look at all these. We just cast off these rocks over here, if we can get out there, that is. Plenty of space. Fisho walking up that way. This is us. Right, gang. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! How cool is this? Look. There's no shortage of spots. It's freezing and it's blowing a gale. Let's go to the car, get all the gear, and let's go fishing. Here we go. Oh, we're going fishing again. Oh yeah, I've got everything tangled, which is perfect. Now, have I got my glasses? I do. Righto, here we go, gang. We are off. I've got the jacket on. I got the beanie. I got gloves. I got all the jazz. And we're just going to head down here. We're going to cast off here to start with, I think, gang. If there's nothing around, then we'll just work our way around. Who knows? This is where we're kicking it off. Cool. Yeah. Come on. This is where we're going to kick off. We're starting here. Right here. Now, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to put my phone and my keys somewhere safe because they'll end up going down there and then I'll be done. Phone and keys all down there. Let's get ready, let's get baited up now. I've got both rods set up already. I set them up today before I left. Last time I came out, I only managed to get one rod set up because the pinkies were on fire. Now I've got the both rods set up. Let's get a big bait on both of them and get it out there. We're just using blue bait. One there. This is the setup that I was using down at St Kilda Marina, and I've still got the mangled hook on it from that time. I haven't changed it, nothing's changed. Let's bait it up. All right, here we go. This is us. Here we are. It's Saturday afternoon. It's freezing cold. It's windy. We are at the Sandringham Yacht Club, and we're casting off at Port Phillip Bay. And find something comfortable. Oh, come on. And send it! That's gone nowhere. Oh no. All right, next rod. Here we go. Oh, that one's on already, is it? No, there's no way. Nah, geez, I thought that was on then. All right, next one, here we go. Oh, and send it! That was a much better cast. All right, let's grab a seat and see what happens. Ready, gang? Oh, I think we are. Yeah, no, it's definitely something. Oh, it's under the rocks. Oh no, this will be interesting. All right, here we go. I'll try and get this out. No, I think it's caught on the rocks. There's definitely no fish on that. Oh, I'm on. Look at that. No good. Righto, that tide's coming in. I'm getting wet here. Right, let's go. Woohoo! Woohoo! This probably isn't a good spot, but we'll give it a few more goes. Get all this off. I don't think anything's on that. Might be definitely just pulling, I think. Okay, this is a terrible spot, gang. We are going to have to move. We're going to get the gear together. We're going to go up and around there and see if we can cast off somewhere else. There's heaps of seaweed. The current's pulling the bait all the way that way and it's getting tangled in the rocks. Let's move. Let's go over to that point, I think. I think we'll just try at that point. We'll see what happens there. All right, we're going to try here. The waves are crashing up on those rocks pretty hard. But anyway, look, we'll give it a crack. If it's not working out here, we're going to turn around, we're going to cast in there. And if it doesn't work there, we're going to go find another spot. All right, let's get these rods back baited up again, get them ready and get them back in. All right, here we go. I reckon we've got this one ready to go. I'm not going to cast this one out in there. We might cast this one out just behind us in that marina, put the bells on it and see what happens with that. All right, here we go. Let's just send that out here. There we go, that one's out there. Hopefully no boats come through. We'll just leave that there, I think. Put a bell on it. How are you, brother? Good? Yeah. Thanks, mate. Right, gang, here we go. Let's have another crack. I've got that rod in there, in the marina. I've got to keep an eye on it. I've got a bell on it. So if any boats rock up, I've got to quickly bring that rod in. Oh, there's fishos down there. He's fishing there and he's fishing there. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I should be fishing there as well. But we are going to fish here first. We're going to give this a crack because that's why we're here. We're fishing a bay. I'm going to send this one out. Send it! Yeah! That's not gone far at all. Now, I'm just going to hold on to this. Well, it's not going too well out here, gang. There is a lot of seaweed on this. I'm going to have to pull the pin here, I think. Woo! Oh, no! I've got a lot of seaweed on the end of these hooks. Let's just move over this side and we'll have a crack here. We'll see how it goes here. If nothing really happens here, we'll go head back towards the city. There's Melbourne CBD over there. We'll just hop our way back to Melbourne. But this is the first crack. All right, let's move over the other side. Back up again. I've got a massive sinker on this time. I didn't bring the other sinkers out with me, which is great. So I'm just going to send this just out here. And we're going to see what happens. Just there. That'll do it. Done. All right, so here we go. The rods are in. This is the Sandringham marina. We're fishing in the marina. We were behind before. It is just way too choppy. There's seaweed and all kinds of gear going on out there. So I pulled the pin and we're now in here. We're going to kick back. We're going to relax. We're going to give it an hour or so here. Then we're going to hop our way back to Melbourne. There might be some more spots we can try on the way back. We might be dealing with the same conditions as we were back then. But that's where we are. This is what we've got. This is what we're working with. And this is what's happening this Saturday afternoon, gang. Let's fish. There we go, we've got some reeds on that. Let's take the reeds out, off. Cast that out into a different spot. Might be reedy down there. What a massive cast! Oh, let's check the other one as well. There, so it's definitely reeds down the bottom there. There's a bit of reeds on that. And the rods are back in. Had a little bit of reeds on them, but the reeds are off. We'll get them back in again there. And we haven't had any bites or any touches or anything yet. So what we'll do, we'll give this an hour. We're only going to sit here for an hour, and then we're going to head off. We're going to go find another spot. We'll just spot hop up there. I have no idea where to stop, but as we're driving back towards Melbourne, I'm sure some spots will jump out at us. And we will jump out the car and get a line. I'll just take one rod out with me on the next stop. And we'll see what happens. All right? Well, I think it's getting that time. We're going to give it another 20 minutes, and then we're going to move off. The water rat. Let's see if we can find him. He's just in the rocks here. He's down there. What a beautiful afternoon it is though, gang. Have a look at that. That sun is shining. It's cold, it's windy, but we're out fishing. And no bites, no touches. Next spot, let's go. Let's move. All right, next spot. All right, here we go. Paid parking again over there. And gravel car park here. We're probably about 3 or 4 minutes up the road from where we were before. But what I think we're going to do here for the next half an hour or so, we'll pay for 30 minutes worth of parking, and we'll just go down the sand and we'll cast straight in off the sand out there, and we'll just see what happens. Let's do that. All right, we just got 1 hour. That cost me $6. All right, let's get down there. We're only going to take one rod. I don't plan on staying here for a while. Let's go. So from the car park, which way we're going to head? I think we'll just go down that ramp maybe. Probably, yeah, down the ramp. Yeah, let's go this way. Got everything, phone, keys. No nude bathing. Oh, righto. Few steps. So I probably need the big surf rod out here, but this is what we've got, this is what we're working with, this is what we're using. I actually don't really know where I am. That must be the marina over there where I was before. I didn't think I drove that far though. Oh, I could have. Anyway, let's cast out here. One rod. Tide's coming in. Let's try to get wet. I should have put my gumboots on. Oh, anyway, let's go. Here we go, gang. Port Phillip Bay. 5:30. Let's get out there. This is mine. Oh no. Oh, that was a terrible cast. Oh, I don't think that was absolutely terrible. Let's just see what happens, shall we? Right, we're going to pull it in. I reckon that's covered in reeds already. This isn't looking promising. Yeah, it is. This is no good. All right. Wasting our time today, gang. I am going to head back to the car and we'll go see if we can find a pier or something to go off. All right, it was worth a crack. All right, this is the last spot we're going to have a crack at today. We're just going to jump in over there. We've got fishers on the rocks there, fishers all down there. We're just going to go off this edge here, straight out. Now I think we've got to pay for parking here again as well, I reckon. We'll go and suss that out. I might grab both the rods this time. I think we'll grab both rods and we'll just see what happens. Here we go. Let's go. Now, this is us. Right here. I'm going to sit right here. Leave my stuff here. We'll just try this running sinker rig first. We're just going to cast it straight out from here. And, oh no, that was a massive cast, so I'm going to try that again. I went way in the wrong direction. Oh geez, that is a huge cast. I did not expect it to go out that far. Let's see if anything, it's just kicking back there in the shallows. Bring that in. This is so far, this is the best spot I've been at today. No bites obviously, but it feels better. There's definitely no reeds on that. The bait is gone. I reckon I had a bite then, gang. Let's get this line in and have a look. I've probably got seaweed on that, I think. All right, gang, this is actually feeling a lot better down here. I've got 2 rods in. Got a double pattern oyster on this one, and that can just sit there. I'm not going to bother manning that. And this one here I'm going to hold on to. That's got the running sinker, and that's straight out there. We'll give it about 30 minutes or so, I think, before we call it a night. But anyway, let's see what happens, shall we? Nice spot. This might be a good spot to come back to another time. And we're going for a sit-down cast, and send it! It's just as far as a stand-up cast. Oh, dear me. Well, it has been very quiet out here today. I've only been out here for about 2 hours. The water is choppy, it is dirty, there is reeds everywhere. That might have something to do with it, who knows? But it's been an absolutely awesome afternoon. We'll give it another 30 minutes and we'll see what happens. And that's just going to about do it out here, gang. I've had no bites and no touches. I have had the best winter running up and down the south coast. I've stayed at Anglesey, Kilcunda, I've been down the Bass Coast. It's been absolutely awesome. Next weekend is trout opening. We're going to start chasing trout. I will see you out there.